Hello and welcome back to Dysmantle 33. I wanted to show what it looks like when you get into a shelter. Haven't shown that yet. Just cleared this one, so let's go.
I know not many will believe my story, but it is the unlikely truth. But none of it matters soon. The end is not. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station. In our time of need and want, there is no place for selfish actions. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
So basically, you come in here for what we found in this. That's an extra turret. So the next one that you do, you'll have another turret to clear the waves of zombies, and then enter into the next shelter. This is like the third or fourth one I cleared. I think I'm up to like 11 turrets. I usually build like 10. But yeah, that is... They all look different based on where you are. It's some of the, like the one in the tropical region, or I guess you could call it the tropical region, looked tropical when you went in there, and there was like skinny walkways, and they're all just different. Kind of like the tombs, they're all different. It's pretty cool. All right. Going up here. See what that is on the map. I believe I missed something pretty important up here. So... Oh yeah, and I made the motorcycle helmet. If you do that, the helmet, you get see if it tells you. Plus 8% damage on like the axe. Anything that's a slicer. Probably gonna get cold, but it's okay. The Ark. Been looking for this. I thought this was part of the pyramid, but apparently it is here. There's a storage doorway in the middle of the military base. What's inside? Investigate.
Let there be light. As I have foreseen, the world is about to end in -999 days. The flood is coming. But thanks to our hard-working volunteers, we are preserving the world as we know it. Sample by sample, we are filling the archives with remnants of our time. The task is colossal, but we will achieve it. Welcome to the Ark.
All right, let's go. See what's up.
The rise of civilization was sparked by the invention of agriculture. By harvesting the land, we were able to thrive. The samples in this collection are all edible. But do not eat. Deposit instead. By harvesting the land, we were able to thrive. The rise of civilization was sparked by the invention of agriculture.
That's a lot of food. And I mean, I'm not too worried about those because we can grow all of that, but this well, I already have 63 of them stored. Never mind. Okay.
10 samples deposited. 30 samples deposited. This collection is now 2% complete.
Okay. What's this?
When mankind was still young, we did not differentiate ourselves from nature. We lived a simple and blissful life, enjoying the bounties of the earth. The samples in this collection are all found in nature.
I'm gonna have to
Gather and deposit them.
I'm gonna have to go
with
fishing
care
more.
and respect.
So it looks like I'm blocked until I collect these things on both sides. I can't get it further into the arc. Okay.
10 samples deposited. 10 samples deposited. 10 samples deposited. 10 samples deposited.
No.
10 samples deposited.
270 carats left.
Samples deposited.
Okay, I have some work to do. Sit. Oh, there's a map. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Till I get to work. I'm gonna go be a farmer. Just gonna collect as much as I can. Start farming and fill in the arc. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at, other than mana chunks. I need 5 of those. I don't know. I have no idea. The only area that we got those in was like middle map. But for now, we fish. I did start growing crops, so that'll help and assist with that process. As you guys can see, some onions, some carrots, some lettuce. Rinse and repeat this process. It's a lot of onions. And plant, I'll plant both of these beds. There's actually another farm that's not too far off from a radio tower as well. I wonder. Now we're farming. And you gotta have the seed for it too. I mean, as you farm, you get more and more, but let's go wheat in the back. Very slow progression. There was a lot of tomatoes needed. This is just the grind part of the game. You gotta grind. This guy fights zombies all day long, but when he plants something, he's like, oh. Like it's hard. All right, so we're back at the Ark. I just no-lifed being a farmer. And I think I got everything that we need. So I was going to go drop it off and see what happens when the next door drops. I'm assuming that's what happens here. Oh, look, I can see it from here. Actually, I got to give them a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so, this is what it is. So lettuce.
50 samples deposited. 70 samples deposited. 110 samples deposited. This collection is now 53% complete. 50 samples this collection is now 64% complete. 30 this collection is now 75.
Went crazy on onions.
30 this collection is now 84%.
And wheat.
30 samples deposit. This collection is now 92% complete.
Oh, wait a minute.
190.
You know what? I didn't grow the carrots. I thought they were done already.
210 samples deposited.
Okay, this is not a big deal. We'll grow some carrots grow pretty quick, so it's not a problem. I'll kind of run through the process on what I was doing. Let's head back to the tower. We're going to fast travel. I'm using this farm here. I'm using a farm here, and I'm using a farm here to grow everything. I'm just going to go to this farm. This one's like the closest from the tower, basically, and has everything we need, so we can deposit everything. So I carry this so I can harvest a lot faster. I only have 20 carrots now because I deposited some, so we're just going to fill this up. This entire patch here. One of the farms has one patch, and two of the farms have two patches. So I would just calculate what I needed and fill up the patches and rotate. I would wait till I could sleep. I would sleep. I would speed up the process. We should be able to sleep again right now. So I'm going to use everything that I got for carrots, every seed that we have. I'll just continually do that. As I turned some in, I should have kept enough to where I could fill up this patch and this patch over here. And you can see that the onions are still here. So if I wanted to harvest those, I just use this. Grab everything. And throw it in. So in this case, we're going to try to sleep anyway. Speed up the carrot process. It's 4 p.m. Let's wake up at 4 a.m. We'll do a 12-hour. That'll help close the gap on the sleeping as well. We won't be able to sleep for a while, but, you know. So we'll grab these carrots. This time I'll have to wait for them. So it won't be as fast. But it is what it is. So now we have 50 seeds. So now we can go ahead and plot this whole thing out. It's tedious. Mind-numbing. But it is what it is. You just grind it out. It looks like it's just going to be a continuous grind, though, in the Ark. When I was looking over the wall, it was looking. Then it was, you know, iron and. But I mean, honestly, we have a lot of that stuff. So once I get done planning this, we'll go over and we'll check that out. I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal, but the only thing I have to watch for is like if it winds us down on important materials, then I'll have to go and collect them. There's plenty of, the whole map's pretty much open except for one island at this point. So there's plenty of places to just go and grind that out as well. Again, more like mind numbing. Like it'll just be a lot of this. Breaking everything down, collecting this stuff and turning it in. Stuff that I probably could have done as I was running through the areas, and I did a little bit of it, but, you know, I didn't go crazy. Yeah, I mean, look, we have 4,000, 3,000 in some stuff, you know, 1,000 in some stuff. I mean, I think we'll be okay when it comes to that part. Brick. I don't see anything low other than the fish. You know, the collectibles. But I think we're okay there. I don't want to give like 200 chips away or anything like that. But hey, it is what it is. We'll check it out. So we're still able to seed more carrots. 20 more. So let's go ahead and just give it everything we got. Because we're going to have to wait for it anyway. I may head back to the Ark. Go to the other side where you gather stuff. Fish, mushrooms, bones, whatever it is it's asking for over there. And see how much of that we have. I've been trying to gather things as I've been doing this farming. It's that, you know, as I'm traversing from the tower to the farm, if I find eggs or mushrooms, I try to pick them up. Man, this is the wonderful farming process. You have one more seed. Let's place it by itself over here. All right. So while that happens, instead of just staying here, let's actually go back to the ark. I always get thrown off, but I know it's this one. Let's go back to the ark and let's see what we have on the other side. Where we gather our stuff. It's probably not a lot. It's interesting that this is the only place you go where your weapons get taken away. So they want 90 eggs. 60. Should I write this stuff down? I mean, this is nuts. I only have 6 of those. Yeah, this is going to take quite a bit longer. What's on the other side of this? Oh, just more. Like, 1,800 leaves. Wow. I've been using those to as fuel to make things. All right. Well, I'll have to gather a lot more of that stuff in order to do that. Like clear this whole area and take it in there, basically. I want to go back to the other farm that I was using, this one over here. And I'll show the other 2 plots, kind of how that works. It's just a straight run out of here. Once you get here, you just go straight down the road, and the farm is off to the left. I think it's a good farm. It doesn't take long to get there. Once you see the white car on the road, you're there. Cut in, there's your farm. So I plotted out both. This is a very large spot, and then plotted out both of these. Kind of took out, had this kind of going in the same time. So, I was burning up time farming. I was also making materials. Thought that would be helpful. Just kind of wanted to collect all of that. I just left it running. I got excited. I was like, I think I'm done. Carrots kind of messed me up. Checked everything, but I thought the carrots were done. I was on the grind with everything else, I guess. And I just assumed that, carrots and tomatoes are pretty quick in their growth pattern. So I was like, well, I think I pretty much grew carrots almost every single time. I was like, well, carrots got to be done. Oh, well, let's go check them out. See if we're good to go. Still going. Just gonna save. So while I wait, I might as well collect materials, since we're going to need quite a bit of them. 1,800 leaves wouldn't be an issue if you never use leaves, but for fuel for, I think it's only the metal that I use the leaves for. Oh, nice, good job. It's kind of funny. Still working on getting up to these areas. I need chunks, and I need chunks to get out of here. I need chunks, for all of these different little warp places. At this time, I've just been working on this farming grind, so I don't know where those are yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. Come on, carrots. That might finish it out. Up, see? Gather those. I mean, it's going to take forever to do that. I'm going to work on it, but man. So there's that. Some of these don't need anything from me. Some of them you can use. Like this one. Nope, this one needs 3 chunks. All right. Some of them aren't that way. You can just jump. Usually it's pretty close together, like you want to jump from here to like an island or something across the way. Come on, carrots. Gotta try to get some leaves. I've been burning through those, making stuff, so might as well. There's some eggs. If I'd been gathering this stuff the whole time, it'd be a lot easier on me. It'd be ideal. If I could go back and play it again, like go back through another walkthrough of this. I mean, I'd do things differently for sure. It wouldn't take as long. I would do it again. It's not a, I mean, it's been fun. There's been some issues, but nothing crazy. You know, the drone didn't spawn in on that quest, but I just had to reboot the game and we got that back. Had controller issues. I had to order another controller. It's on its way. That's my issue, not the game. Just, you know, play these games so much, these controllers don't last, man. I wonder why I didn't take these out. It's a good way to get leaves. See that right there? That's my controller glitching out. The left stick is like bombing. It's giving up. It's like, hey, I'm done. I've done enough, man. Come on, carrots. There we go. All right, let's empty out. Empty our pockets. Get some carrots. Throw these in here. $72. They actually do change. These grow like the potatoes will actually, the potatoes, you can actually see the potatoes grow. The tomatoes are the same. That you can watch them change. It's pretty cool. Farming is interesting in this game. That's 120. I don't remember what it said, but I mean, that may empty us out. It's worth it. Let's go. Let's try it. Because we already put some in there. We may be... I don't want to lose all the carrots. Like the seeds. We should hold on to that and still be able to grow. So I don't... I got no idea what else we would use them for. Like what we would grow them for other than like some of these mills. So some of the mills help you like with cold resistance, heat resistance, you know, give you a bonus in HP. Like there's different things. All right, it only needs 90. All right.
220 samples deposited. This collection is now 100%
70.
complete. The arc is now 17% complete. Please move forward as our numbers rapidly multiplied. So did our needs beyond just nourishing ourselves. We scoured the earth of materials. We built homes, towns.
See,
The samples in this collection are building blocks of our civilization.
I could just go outside. See, I have 600 of those. Ooh, that's a tough one. I need to make 50. We have 4,000 of that. Let's knock that out.
10
3,000 of that.
30 samples deposited. This collection is now 17% complete. 10 samples
1,700, sure.
30.
That's going to take 600 of that, man. But that's cool. We can get more. I mean, that's just trees. This one's the tough one here.
30 samples
And I don't really want to give them 300 of that, but
66% complete.
we got 1,000 and we can get those pretty easily.
30. This collection is now 80% complete.
I'm just going to need to go make a bunch of that.
30 samples. This collection is now 90.
And then I need to make a bunch of that as well. Brick. Okay. All right. All right, so close by here, we'll probably just set up all the machinery. Let's go do that. Put on some warm clothes, I guess, set up some machinery. Just start collecting stuff around here and let it do its work. Actually, I'm not cold. Which is kind of weird. I'm not complaining though. Be a good spot. There's a fire here. It's right next to the ark. I'm just gonna build everything out. Make it happen. Clear this area. Actually, this will give us some more materials, so perfect. Go around here and just clear everything, man. Everything that's in this base. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that process, but I'll show a little bit of it. I don't know, it's somewhat satisfying to demo everything. Demolish everything, as it were. What does this do? All right, pretty good. So we're out of farmer mode. So we can take this off, throw this on. Now, let's build. Maybe 2 of these. No. And maybe 2 of these as well. Ground this guy. See the leaf? This is where the leaves are going to be. Actually, I don't need. See, this is what we're using leaves for, is the wood stuff. I don't really have enough for that right now. Kind of burned through them. But unfortunately, I don't have a choice because We need these. So let's put the fuel there so we can see how many we're going to get out of that. We have 1,100, but I'm going to go get more. They need 50. Let's divide this up. Let's make the 25 and 25. I mean, the leaves are everywhere, right? Let's start that one. Dang, I didn't start it, so now I have to redo it. My bad, guys. All right, we'll let that get going here. What is this, dude? No way. I can make them this whole time? Ah, that's a huge find. I'm so dumb. I didn't know. All right, so let's make, this is going to be, let's just do 25 here. We'll go 25 here as well, and then did I not start it? And then I'm going to make some chunks. I'm going to set up another one. All right. I don't need that. This one. Make some mana chunks, man. All right, I can max it out of that. It's a little much. Let's go 6 to get started. 8. How many S do I have? 1,200. I have to kill zombies for those. 6. That'll give me access to some areas. Let this roll. Unfortunately, we just went to sleep, so we can't speed up this process. I'm gonna get going in here and just start destroying everything that I can. I'll lock down a save. We did enough. We did, I don't need to throw anything into farmer too much, but this gatherer, I definitely want to grab that. And all right, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to start dismantling everything in this area so we have more and more supplies to give to the Ark. So everything finished here. All here now. We have 85 boards, 75 iron. Actually, what do they call that? No, titanium, lumber, and I was able to make the 6 chunks. I was clearing out this area over here. Cleared that. I was able to sleep a little bit as well, and that kind of helped. Kind of cleared this. I need to pick all this stuff up. Or pick up what we can. Got it. I didn't clean that out yet, but I don't think we're going to need it. I was going to go back into the Ark. And see what we can do now. See how far we can go. Concentrate my efforts on this today. All right, we have 85.
Samples deposited. This collection is now
Done.
100% complete. The Ark is now 39% complete. Please move forward to the next collection. By refining the hardest of materials, we were able to touch the sky itself. Towers of steel and glass, larger by themselves than some cities of old. The samples in this collection will ensure our safety in the coming age.
Let's see what I got
Deposit
for
them
this
for the continued
section.
survival of mankind.
I'm wondering if this bleeds around to the other one. Oh no, this opens up into a new area. Okay, cool.
Ten samples deposited. 30 samples deposited. 7. This collection is now 36% complete. 10 samples deposited. 30 samples deposited. 70 samples deposited. 150 samples deposited. 3. This collection is now 64% complete. 10 samples deposited. 30 samples deposited. 70 samples
Okay, so I'm gonna need that.
150
I'm gonna need more brick.
deposited.
We're getting there though. I don't know. Yes, I could go make them, or just go collect them. Let's see. I mean, they're here. I mean, I only have 700 though. Could go ahead and just kind of make 10 while I'm collecting more. I gotta get brick anyway. And then have this kind of do the same thing. Just to help speed it along. I'll let that do its thing. I'm gonna go collect brick and, you know, everything that I can really and come back.